Okay, so in this video we're going to take our purple that we use for our brow. We're going to take that and split it into two again. And this is going to be for our beak. So now you're just going to roll this into a little sausage sort of shape. Roll it in my hands. Fold it over. Okay, so now you've got like that. It's going to be too big at first, but that's okay because it'll shrink when we felt it. So now we want to take our 38 needle and figure out where to attach your beak. I like it just a little bit below the peak of your brow, and you're just going to shape it with your needle. Okay, so still pretty big. And you can make a big beak if you want, but I don't want like too big. So I'm just kind of shaping it so that it has a point in here. I'm actually going to tuck that in there. So now, right now it's this shape. I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to squeeze the end. And I'm going to very carefully needle felt around my fingers. Don't poke yourself. But now that squeeze the end in. So now you just want to work on smoothing that out a bit. Okay. Still a little bit big, so I think I'm just going to take my number 40 needle. I'm going to poke it all around. I'll firm it up as well. There we go. Twinsies. Okay, so now pretty much the head is done, except now I want to do some fine tuning. So let's take our number 38 needle, the one without the tape, and what I want to do is I want to go along and do a little bit of, just a little bit of extra shaping. So I like for this to kind of, brow to kind of stick out on the side. So I'm going to pinch it and go along with my fingers Be very careful. Go along with your needle rather, while pinching it, to kind of create a little bit of a shape on the side. So you can see how it kind of made a little bit of an indent and made this kind of stick out a bit. I'm going to do that on the other side. Don't do it too much. You don't want it to be too indented. You want to still maintain the shape of your head. And then I'm just going to follow along the brow here just to give it a little more definition. Just give some nice pokes right around the brow. Okay, just gives it a little more definition. And then just fine-tuning a little bit. So fixing up my little eye circles here because there's a little bit of wonkiness there. Of course, just do it to your liking. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I tend to fix for a long time, but sometimes there's a lot of character in the wonky bits. Okay, so there we have our owl's head. So in the next video, we're going to attach the body to the head, make the wings, and make the feet.